Everything becomes super easy once you understand this one simple thing, and that is that no amount of planning will replace taking action. You see, many people think they need to have it figured out and then they could work or progress towards their dreams, but it's actually the exact opposite. You actually figure it out along the way towards your dream. And so you may think to yourself, like me, for example, like I knew I wanted to have a good physique. I knew I was gonna have the chance or I was able to achieve a good physique. But you see, I always procrastinated. I always told myself, oh, well, maybe if I start going to the gym, maybe if I get a gym membership, maybe if someone trained me, maybe if I got enough motivation, then I would start. So you see, I started when I was motivated enough to do it, to take action. But the best way is to just take action right now. Like, you don't have to wait to get a gym membership to start going to the gym to get fit. You can literally start at home. That's why I'm gonna make like a bunch of videos like, hey, subscribe, turn on those notifications, cause low key, I'm gonna be making a bunch of videos on how you could get shredded at home because I started at home. No equipment, no nothing. I literally was doing like push-ups, ab workouts. I mean, obviously, like I had a book bag, so I got creative. I put like a bunch of like Arizona jugs, water jugs. I got very creative with it, but I didn't make that excuse. I didn't tell myself, oh, I'm gonna get a gym membership first and then I'm gonna start working out. No, I just unlocked, like, I had that mental shift. I'm gonna make this another video. You need to have that mental shift in order to actually progress, in order to take action, because no one is gonna do it for you. No one's gonna come and save you. No one is gonna hand you the physique of your dreams. You have to start doing it on your own. You have to have that mental shift. And you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I can't change you. Like, I can steer you to the right direction, but the ultimate choice is that you have that choice. You have the choice whether to make something of yourself or let yourself rot away. But I know that if you take action, even if you don't know what you're doing, it's better to take action than to not do anything at all. Like, I literally, bro, I procrastinated for so long. I would literally like write down hundreds of video ideas and all that, but I never actually got to making those videos. And so ultimately, that was just a waste of time. But you see, I noticed that my accounts, like all my like social media accounts, they grew the most when I just took action. Like, I didn't even have to plan these videos. I was literally getting, like, you could literally go on my Instagram or maybe even TikTok or whatever. Like, I would just post something that is like kind of trendy, or I just literally posted something that I wanted to post and I didn't even think twice about it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just post this because I feel like posting it. And I know if I keep planning, trying to make things perfect, that's another thing. You guys have to stop trying to make things perfect. Nothing is perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. We all have fallen short to the glory of God. And so nothing is going to be perfect, and that is perfectly fine. In fact, it is better off for you to not be perfect because that means you can always keep improving. But the most amount of growth that has happened in my life came from just taking that action, taking that step. Even if I didn't feel like it, even if I felt lost, even if I didn't know where I was going, I still took action. I still was doing those workouts every single day, 6 to 7 times a week. I wasn't even giving myself like rest days or anything because I was like, yo, I gotta take action, take action, take action. But it is important to take rest days if you do work out. I hope you're working out. I mean, hey, I know if you're a viewer of this channel, you have to be working out. If you're not working out, if you didn't hit any push-ups today, come on, what are you doing? While I'm talking right now, while I'm speaking these words of wisdom out my mouth, pause. Hey, I don't know, hit some push-ups because that is the best way. That is how you're going to get a step closer towards your goals. Alright, let me use some simpler terminology if you guys don't follow. So say, for example, you have a crush on a certain girl. What is the better objective, or what is the better option? You planning making this like fake self-image or this fake image of her in your mind, and you're planning, you're thinking she's the perfect girl, like she's probably slept with like 10 dudes, but you think she's the one. You think that she's clean, that she's all perfect, like she's perfect, like in her bio, she's exactly who she says she is in her Insta bio, but you don't know nothing about her. And so you keep constantly overthinking, making this image of her, like this is not even her, this is a version that you created of her. And so you keep thinking of these things, and it's just ultimately destroying you and it's wasting your time. Or you could take action and actually just ask her out. Like, you're gonna know the answer right away if she likes you or not. If she doesn't, hey, that is a failure, but it's good because now you can accept rejection. And you don't have to waste your time thinking to yourself, oh, does she love me? Does she love me not? Does she love me? Does she love me not? You can now use that utilized time, that time that you would have wasted thinking about her, towards bettering yourself and ultimately creating a version of you that can actually attract someone that is way better than that girl that you had a crush on. But oh, if you put her on a pedestal, if you think she's some like goddess, and that you need to drop all your goals, your life goals, your self-image, your own respect for her, she's not even gonna have respect for you at that point, because she's gonna see, oh, you're willing to give up everything just to satisfy her. And that's actually gonna turn her off. But hey, I'm gonna make a bunch of videos on this later on in the future. But back to what I was saying, you need to just take that action, take that leap of faith. There's so many verses in the Bible that talks about how taking action is the way. Like, faith without works is dead. You need to take action upon that faith, put that faith to work. This is a bit off topic, but at the same time, it kind of correlates with the message of this video. So a few days ago, I saw this like social media post about like God and animals, like pets that we have, right? Like dogs and cats. And the post was talking about like, yo, like if God is so powerful and amazing, why didn't he give animals the ability to like talk, communicate, or understand us fully? And so the post then goes on to say like, maybe God didn't give animals this ability because he showed that our actions speak louder than words. You see, if you truly cared for like an animal or a pet, like a cat or a dog, you wouldn't just tell them, oh yeah, I love you, oh yeah, go eat, go take care of yourself. You would take care of them. But you can't take care of them just by saying you love them. No, you have to show it. You have to like represent yourself, that love that you have for them, and that is by taking action. And so you go to the store, you walk them, you feed them, you maybe you take care of them, you groom them a little bit, whatever, right? And that is you showing your love by taking action for them. And so if we can take action for our pets, like if you love your pet, imagine how much like love God has for you, right? And so you should be taking action for God, not to say that your works are going to save you or your works make you greater in the image of God, but rather it is to show that you respect him, that you actually acknowledge him, and that you are taking care of his creation because you are made in his image. So you are a part of God's creation. And so why not show God that love by taking care of yourself? I'm not saying it's not a good idea to write down ideas or to plan ahead. It's actually a good thing to do, but don't dwell in these areas for too long. Don't let these things distract you from your purpose. It's better to do something than to do nothing. Like, you can do push-ups every single day. You don't have to be a fitness influencer in order to work out, right? Like, if that was the case, hey, there wouldn't be that many fit people, right? But these fit people started from their homes, from their rooms, from being at a dark place. These people maybe were skinny fat, or whatever. They had all types of physiques, right? But the most important thing was that they started somewhere. They weren't perfect. I wasn't perfect, right? I started when I was skinny fat, right? And that's how I got to where I'm at today. But if I told myself, man, you know what? I guess I'm not cut for it. I guess I'm not built for this. Then I would have never started. I would have never taken action because I would have let that soft, stinky, goofy voice in my head win. And that's a sin overall. You're letting the kingdom of darkness take over. That is not thoughts from God. That is thoughts from the enemy. The enemy wants to push you down. He does not want you to experience God's love. But I'm telling you, man, God's love is abundant. It's amazing. And if you keep moving forward, surpass your limits every single day, read the word. I'm not saying that you have to read the word in order to be pleasing to God, but it's going to grow you closer towards him. Working out, uploading whenever you can, even though it sucks to do these things, it's better to actually do them than to not do them, right? That way you're actually, like, think about it like this. Every workout you do, every push-up that you do, every upload that you upload is a chance to hitting that lottery. Like, people say you have to be lucky, but you are actually increasing your luck in life if you keep doing these things. So, hey man, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Stay blessed, stay wealthy, and remember to keep surpassing your limits, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.